I'm Sue. This is my God story. I married many years ago and had two beautiful children, a daughter and a son. They grew up to be marvelous children, or at least I think so as a mom. My daughter lived to be 48 years old. On June the 4th, 2012, she was murdered in a domestic violence situation. She'd been married to her husband for 10 years, who abused her over and over. But approximately 3 weeks before she was killed, she called me from work one day and said, "Mama, I'm coming to your house." She came to my house that evening with nothing but the clothes she had on her back. And I am so thankful to God that I got to spend the last 3 weeks with her. She left for my house for work on Monday morning, June the 4th, 2012. And approximately 45 minutes later, she was shot and killed by her husband at her workplace. When I got news of this, I was devastated. I had several types of emotions. I was hurt, number one. I was angry at this husband for doing this to my child. And I was just praying for God to do something for me because I was a mess. And he spoke to me and he said, "Don't worry, I have her in my hands and she will never be hurt again." I cannot tell you the peace that came over me that moment. It's just something that I can hardly explain to you. I have so much to be thankful for. She was a good Christian girl. She read her Bible every day. She would give anyone in need the last dime in her purse. I am determined to speak and talk about domestic violence. I know about it firsthand with what my daughter has gone through. And if I can, in anything that I say, can save one young lady's life during my time here on earth, it will be worth wherever I talk and whatever I have to do. The police captain in charge of domestic violence that handled Vicky's case told me that Vicky's death had changed her own life. And she said, "I have changed the rules in the domestic violence division just because of what happened to your daughter." And that spoke volumes to me, that my daughter's death would affect that police officer who sees this sort of thing every day. It has to be put to an end. People should not have to live this way. I live my life knowing that someday when God's ready for me, I'll get to see her again. And that makes me very happy. I'm Sue. This is my God story. What's yours?